Hello everyone and welcome to QMB5100C Data Science Languages. My name is Dr. Alan Dennis. I'll be your instructor in this course. Jumping right in. So what are data science languages and why are we talking about those? So a little bit about the class first. It's all about data science, and data science is basically, in my opinion, applied artificial intelligence and using basically analytic programs and solutions to solve problems and to gain value from data. That's the entire point. Two of the most popular languages that are used in this field are Python and R. So because of that, we'll be learning a lot about Python and R, spending a lot of time going through some of the common things that you do with those languages and very much following the process you'll be doing when you do this in a real world scenario and setting. So jumping in, so what is data science? And as I mentioned, applied artificial intelligence, that's one way of looking at it. The other way is looking at it is it's a way of learning and gaining information by using analytics techniques on large amounts of data. And the idea is that the more you know about the data, the more that you can benefit from it and potentially know more about your customers, your business, or whatever it is that you're studying and whatever is of interest. So it's a programming language. And basically, it's a way of telling the computer to do something. That's the simplest way to think of it. You need to know it in order to be effective in doing what you need to do. Sure, there are tools out there that can do a lot of graphical sort of drag and drop analytics. We'll talk about some of those in the course as a kind of a point of reference, but they aren't really what you need to do true analytics and to be a true data scientist. And so then what is data science language? And it's basically a set of languages that are used to perform data science activities and advanced analytics activities in general. The most common ones you'll run across are the ones we talk about in this course: Python, R, Scala. And then you move into some that are SQL, certainly probably actually one of the more popular ones. We don't necessarily touch on it much in this course, but it's used a lot. Others, Julia, JavaScript, Java, C++, C, SAS, those are less commonly used perhaps, but still relevant languages. But we are focusing on the two, at this point, most popular ones, Python and R. Moving on to me, a little bit about myself. First, I have a doctorate of computer science from Colorado Technical University. My concentration was in big data analytics. My master's was in computer science with a concentration in artificial intelligence and advanced analytics and numeric computing. I have a business degree with a concentration in computer information systems from West Virginia University. I have a lovely wife and four children, three and maybe a half grandchildren. My wife and I live on a 74-acre farm in the middle of nowhere. We have way too many animals, goats, sheep, cows, horses, ducks, and the obligatory cat and dog or two or 10. So bottom left-hand corner is a picture of Ollie. He's a munchkin cat. Bottom right-hand corner is a picture of my wife leading Carrot. Between is the grandkids, and I'm the guy in the middle in the funny hat. A little bit about my research and work interests and what I do and kind of the things that I spend a lot of time looking into. Pretty much advanced analytics in general, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data in all forms, software development in general. Artificial intelligence and education are important of how do you learn and how can computers learn. And then the Internet of Things, because it ties in very much with big data and it's also an interesting forum to do some analytics. And then stream processing in general. My dissertation centered on a form of stream processing called complex event processing, in which I analyzed the type of errors that people typically make whenever they're creating a stream processing solution. Moving into what I do day in, day out. My day job, I work for a company called Avanade. It's a joint venture between Microsoft and Accenture. I serve as an advanced analytics architect with that organization, doing things pretty much around advanced analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, lots of interesting and fun stuff. Along the bottom of the slide is some of the companies I've worked for or done work for over the years. So as you can see, I clearly have challenges staying in one place for very long. Moving on to why I teach. And a lot of it comes down to applying the stuff that I've learned over the years and sharing those experiences so that others can benefit from them. It's also so that I can continue to learn new things and to go into areas that I might not normally go into. Sometimes you need encouragement to learn new things. This is one way of being encouraged. Also, it's so that I can share the gift of education. It's everything I have in this world is because of my education. Nothing was given to me. I earned it all, and I did so because I had a good education. I attempt to pass that on to others. A little bit about the course. So a course overview, it's distributed as pretty much all of these courses are, where there are 6 deliverables that account for roughly 2/3 of your grade. The balance of the points is 28% is in the final deliverable, which is essentially a comprehensive deliverable, kind of touches on everything we do in this course. And then you get 6% for essentially saying that you watch the live chats, such as or participating in them in some fashion, either being there present or watching the recordings of them. So that's basically the way the grades break down. The scale, pretty simple. If you get a 4, you get an A. If you get a 3, you get a B. So it lines up pretty nicely with also your GPA calculation score as well. Um, this course is a bit different than some other courses, and part of the difference here is my degree of engagement and participation. Whenever you are dealing with me, you can expect to have my attention. I'm here to help you. That's why I'm here. I will respond to you within 48 hours. Most likely it'll be much sooner than that. And in fact, if it's more than a day, feel free to send me another one because I might have missed it. You'll get your grades back within basically two days or less, typically one day. I try to turn them around as quickly as I can because I know you need that feedback so that you can either make the corrections and move forward or move on to the next thing. So my goal is to not be in your way. I'm to help you get through this process, and as much as I can, I will. Do make sure you give me a little bit of an indication if you send me an email so that I know kind of what the context is. It's always beneficial if I know what course we're talking about and try to give me some context. I may be able to figure it out, but it's a whole lot easier for all of us if I don't. So with that, again, welcome to the course. I look forward to our time together. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you soon.